So no matter what you are going through, no matter what weaknesses you are, but when you have that simple love and the openness for God, God is going to catch you one day and He is going to call you by name, and that will be a time where your whole life will change. Your whole life, your spiritual life will change. The life in this world will change because you will come to know who you are in Christ. You will come to know what is your purpose that God has placed you in life, and that's where you will enjoy your life. And after that, Moses, let me tell you, in the worldly way, Moses was successful because God called him for a purpose and God used him in a mighty, mighty way, unusual way, amazing way. And that's what was going to happen with us. God's going to use us in a mighty way. Now, for me, when I see this burning bush and God calling Moses, for me, I think God could have done that mighty work by himself. God could have chosen somebody from Israel itself who were the slaves, and God could have used. But God chose Moses with a plan, with a purpose. But when God called Moses, I could see one thing over there. I could see one thing over there. When God called Moses from the burning bush, Moses, Moses. But when God called Moses, Moses, behind that scene, I could see the amazing love and the heart that God had for Moses. Amazing love and amazing heart God had for Moses. Now when we read that, kind of the story of Moses, we know from the childhood God chose him. But for him, he never knew that. He never knew that he was a chosen man from his birth. When he was in the palace, when he was kicked out, when he ran away, he never knew that he was chosen. But now we know that Moses was chosen. In the same way, it's in our life right now. We don't know many things. Many things is a question mark in our lives. It doesn't matter. But God knows who you are, because He is the author and the finisher of your life. He knows your hand. He knows what He wants you to be. So that's the reason I'm saying, as a church, as the children of God, let's be open for God. So when God called Moses, Moses, one thing I saw over there behind that call was a love, amazing love, not just love, I'm just using this word, amazing love for Moses, amazing heart for Moses. That God wanted to use Moses in spite of knowing that Moses is going to say no, in spite of knowing the weaknesses Moses had, because of the love that God had for Moses, because God had chosen him and made him with that love. Let's see what that love is and what it is in our lives. Let's open John chapter 15. Wow, that's a nice passage. I'm trying to put that interest in you. That's a nice passage. John chapter 15. If I ask each one of you over here individually, if I have to give this mic to each one of us, we all will say that, yes, I want God to use me. Yes, I want to experience God. Yes, I want to know God more and more. I want to know what God has called me for. And once we come to know what God has called me for, that will be easy for us to walk. But God is an amazing God. He does not, sometimes He does reveal, I'm not saying that, but then sometimes He loves us to seek Him every day. He is saying, my child, I love you so much. I am your wonderful Father, and I want you to come to me every day. If I tell you everything in one day, maybe you will be busy with your own work, and you will start doing that. I know that you are an obedient child, you will start doing that, but I want you to come every day and seek me every day. And then every day I will give you one chocolate. And after you finish that chocolate, you'll come to me again. That I feel that's the heart of God. I feel that's what God is. He is enjoying the relationship with us. He is longing for the relationship with us. I think I've told this before also as I was standing here, that this is what God is really teaching me. The heart of God for us, the relationship, is the longing that He has for us. And yesterday when we were there in Lonavala, I loved the passage, the sentence the speaker said. He said, our God loves us so much that He loves us like a mother loves a child. Okay? The Bible says that the mother can leave a child, but God will never leave us. That's a passage. Okay? The nursing mother can leave the child, but God is saying, This is my promise for you, that I will never leave you nor forsake you. But I was just looking at the passage, I forgot the passage, but it says, the passage is so clear, like the mother is carrying the child, like the mother is loving the child, God is saying, I myself will hold you uh, on my bosom, and I will love you. You know, and he used this word, the speaker used this word. He said, like the mother, the mother has an amazing way. The mother has an amazing way where, okay, the mother has an amazing way. We all know that, the love of the father to the child and the love of the mother to the child is, there is little bit of difference. The mother is more emotional and attached. When the child falls, the speaker said that the mother has an amazing way of making that sound and saying, oh my child, you fell down, and that feeling and the sound, oh my child fell, that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't express that. I might sound a little funny. So, but I'm sure that you might have seen your mother, or our wives, when the child is falling, or when the child is crying, or when the child is in need. The mother has an unusual, amazing sound that is coming out and saying, "Oh, my child, don't worry," and ulululu and whatever. And I'm just giving an example. But that sound maybe the father will not do, but the mother does that, showing that love to the child. And our God also shows that love to us. In this world we differentiate between male and female, but God is a God full of love. He shows that love as a mother to us. He shows that love as a father to us, to protect, to provide. The love of the father, the love of the mother is where we feel safe and feel that love. So that is what God has for us. He wants to love us. He wants to, that does not bear fruit, he prunes, so that it will even be more fruitful. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me, verse 4. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself, it must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. We are talking about success. We are talking about being fruitful. We are talking about fulfilling the plan. Success will follow.